YouTube? Dmgaming here. Today, guys, I want to talk about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's demo. Yes, a demo. Now, there hasn't been a demo confirmed, but I do want to talk about the possibility of it being confirmed, or the possibility of getting a demo, the possibility of not getting a demo, and why, and also what will come if there is or isn't a demo. Guys, if you haven't already, man, please go check out the headset review that we did. Guys, the last video that I asked y'all to watch that in, man, we got over 1,500 views on that video. And I mean, just being real, guys, support the channel, man. I know y'all don't, even if you don't want to buy a headset, at least go watch the video to support the channel. You know, I don't think that's too much to ask. So if you can do that, man, I mean, I know you can. Also, follow me on these social media platforms and share the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. There's about 50-something% of you guys that's watching the videos that's not subscribed. Guys, I mean, if we're the only ones putting out this content, is it too much to ask to subscribe? It's not, man. Come on. Stop being like that. Anyway, guys, I got the new screens coming. It'll be in tomorrow's video. There are some new screenshots, or the HD screenshots from V-Jump magazine and stuff like that. I will have those in the next video. So one thing that I want to discuss in today is the demo. Will we get a demo? When will we get a demo? If we get one? Guys, you know, the more I sit here and think and ask myself that question, the more that I'm kind of on the fence about us getting a demo. There's a couple of reasons why a game publisher or developer will do a demo. One of the reasons why is because they want to get the game in the hands of the people. Basically, that's like top tier marketing level. This game is so good. We trust this product, and we want to get this game in the hands of as many people as possible. The other side of it is they don't put out a demo because they know the game is not as good as it's being advertised, and they don't want to risk any negative backlash from that and thus hurt sales. And you're taking a risk when you put a demo out for a game. You know, first of all, you have to make sure that people understand that this is a demo. And most people will say it's a work in progress. But guys, most of the times a demo is the finished product of the game, you know. But so it's tricky. Now, CyberConnect 2 tends to put out demos for their games. They put out demos for the Naruto games and stuff like that. Doesn't mean they'll put a demo out for this game. Now, do we want a demo? Yes, but why do we really want a demo? Be honest with yourself. Me, I trust this product. I want a demo just so I can play the game, get used to the game a little bit early. You know what I'm saying? Get the game in my hands as soon as possible. But there's also people who want a demo for the right reasons. You know, they want to test this game out, see if it's what it's caked up to be, you know, and also to get familiar with the controls so that when the game actually drops, you're already familiar with the controls enough to where that doesn't ruin the experience. I'm a little bit of both, I guess. You know, I do want to get this game as soon as possible, but I also do want to get used to the controls. I want to get a taste of it so that this 3.5 month wait that we have left, it goes by a little bit quicker. I want to see, you know, what this game has to offer. And that's nothing wrong, guys. There's nothing wrong with that if you're like that. But we have to understand that it's a real possibility that we may not get a demo for this game. Now, do I think we'll get one? I believe we'll get one only because, I mean, just looking at YouTube, people aren't talking about this game enough. They're not. I mean, you look at the biggest Dragon Ball Z YouTubers on YouTube, and they're not talking about this game. They are very little, you know, whereas, you know, like guys like myself and a couple other people are doing videos all the time. I know Just Saying does videos a lot, though his information, he's not giving information. He's doing more like, I'm not gonna say speculatory, but his information isn't correct 100%. It's almost like doing a video for the sake of doing a video kind of thing. But that's no shot to him. That's my opinion from what I see. Okay, let me clarify that. But marketing for this game, it would benefit them to do a demo. But like I said, you're taking a big risk in doing a demo because, hey, what if somebody gets the game and they got a lot of, they got a lot of followers and they don't like it? Like, take Rhymestyle, a guy like Rhymestyle, Syriac, somebody like that. If they get this game, if they were to play the demo, and Rhymestyle played it, he played the demo. I don't know if it was E3 or Comic-Con. He played it, But say they get the demo and they play it and they find stuff that they don't like and they talk about it. They have a base that will follow them regardless. They'll be like, well, I just won't play it. Rhymestyle doesn't like it, or Syriac, or this guy doesn't like it, And so they won't play the game just based off of what that person says. And I always tell you guys, always try it for yourself. Don't ever take my word for it. If I was to play it and be like, I love it, you might play it and not like it at all. And that's perfectly fine, but you won't know that unless you play it for yourself. So case in point, guys, if a demo comes out, play it for yourself. Don't listen to nobody, including myself. In my opinion, this is already game of the year. I'm sold on this game already because I have confidence in what they're going to deliver. And from what I've seen, I know how it's going to play, but that doesn't mean that you like the way that it's going to play. Also, guys, don't get confused with the controls. It's not Xenoverse. It's not Fighters. It's not any of the Budokai games that all generally have the same type of button layout. This game is different. It's made by a different developer. So the controls are going to be different, and the controls being very different that they are can take away from the experience. So get used to the controls first and then see how you feel about the game. Because as long as you're trying to learn new controls, it's going to take away from the experience. I used to do Madden on this channel, so a lot of people know that. Madden has these same controls every year, pretty much. I mean, they may throw in some new stuff here or there, but for the most part, you snap the ball the same and this and that. But this year, they made a change on defense. Your defensive audibles and hot routes are a little bit different buttons. And so in order for you to, it takes away from the experience when you have to learn new controls. That's just a fact. Okay? So it's very, very important that, in my opinion, they do a demo to get people at the most part used to the controls so that when the game comes out, you're not having to learn new controls. Because looking at people talk about the demo that they played at E3, that was a little bit of the concern, was that, the controls. I heard that so much more than anything else. And that's fine, but people need to understand, guys, you'll get used to the controls, okay? So if the controls is the only thing stopping you from enjoying the game, it's imperative to implement something that will get the game in the hands of the people so that they can get acclimated to the controls so that when the game drops, there's not a big boundary right there that you can't get used to the controls, that you have to spend time that you would spend getting immersed in the game, getting used to flying, because flying is a very important part in this game. And so it's going to be important that you get used to those controls. If you're not, the game is going to feel clunky. You're not going to be able to enjoy it. It's going to feel bad. And it's not because the game is bad, but it's because you're not used to the controls. So you can't play the game the way that you see it being played in the gameplay videos and things like that. Y'all get what I'm saying? I hope so. So will we get a demo? I believe we will. For that reason, and as well as, CyberConnect 2 stands behind their product. Now, it is possible that we couldn't, because the game was pushed back. However, we had a demo at E3. They had a demo at Comic-Con. They have the Raditz fight in the demo form. They had the Cell fight in the demo form. People are looking for the Boo fight. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that in a demo, either playable or not playable, because it kind of spoils the game. Like, I really wish they had just left it at Raditz. I hate that they showed the Gohan and Cell fight, but at the same time, guys, there's going to be a lot more to those fights than what they're showing you in these demos. There's going to be more cutscenes. There may be more quick time events and things like that. So I want to know from y'all, like, do you? I know everybody wants a demo, but I want to know, what is your reason for wanting a demo? Is it just to be able to play the game early? Is it to get used to the controls? Is it to see what type of game you want? Like, is this the game that you want? Because one thing that I have to say too in a demo is we don't get a lot of them anymore. And it's not, at first I used to think, well, game companies, publishers, they don't stand behind their product. They don't trust it. It's not good, so they don't want to put out a demo for it. I used to, PlayStation 1 days and PlayStation 2 days, you had demos galore. Even PlayStation 3, PS4 come out, you don't have so many demos. But it's not so much because these companies aren't putting out demos because there's no need to, in their eyes, because they're saving money by not having to put out a demo, because they have to go through a whole approval process with Sony and Microsoft and all that kind of stuff. Reason they're not putting out demos now is because of things like YouTube. Why put out a demo when we can just do a live stream event, having guys come in and play the game live so people can see it? Oh, look, now you can see it. But guys, seeing it is one thing. Controlling it yourself is a completely different experience. We see gameplay all day, but it is not going to be the same as us having the stick in our hand actually playing the game. You get what I'm saying? So it's important that they put out a demo. Guys, this is the type of game that people need to get their hands on. It's one thing to see it. It's another thing to look at it, and play it yourself. And my biggest reason is because mainly the controls, because that's the biggest complaint that I've heard, and the combo system. So people need to be able to play this game to see how the combat system is going to work, because it's going to surprise a lot of people. And they're going to see that even though the combat system may be a little simplistic with all the intricacies and mechanics in the game and the fights and stuff like that, you're going to be glad that it's simplistic as it is. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, there's level of complexity. You make it as complex as you want. Okay. So, they do need to put out a demo. I hope they put out a demo. Now, time frame wise, if they put one out, when will it be? I would say November, late November, early December. I mean, I don't see them putting out a demo 2 months before release. We could find out some information on the demo with the next V-Jump. We could find out at the New York Comic Con, which is coming up here pretty soon. I think it's on the 3rd. Let's look and find out real quick. New York Comic Con 2019. Let me see. Y'all hear me typing in, right? Yeah, it starts the 3rd through the 6th, so it's actually this week. So that's actually pretty cool. So that's gonna be really, really, really key. I don't know if there's any other major gaming events. I don't think that there are after the New York Comic Con, because you're running into holiday season and they generally don't do stuff like that during the holiday season. So guys, we'll see. Hopefully during that time they announce a demo for the game. Hopefully we get some more screenshots, maybe a final trailer, because they are going to announce another trailer, because the last one said to be continued. So stay tuned for that. But guys, that's all I have for right now. Y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, thanks for watching. Peace.